Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, November 19th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is, although it feels heavy, I remember the transformational power of my light. And definitely some heavy vibes. I had to do a little write-up for yesterday with the sun connecting to Saturn. But that's kind of the energy of Saturn. And what I think we're going to be facing for the next month is feeling a little bit more of that heaviness and density of Saturn as it finishes up in the sign of Capricorn, and even as it finishes up in the sign of Capricorn, as we build into this Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that will be happening just over a month from now. It only happens every 20 years. It's definitely major, as they are both, as I consider, teachers of the zodiac. It's definitely very karmic and purposeful when these energies come together. So despite the heaviness, despite feeling any of this density, it is important to remember the flip side of Scorpio energy, that where there is that density, where there is that heaviness, there's also great light that can help shine light through the darkness and through any of the energy. And we really need to utilize that through the next month. Fortunately, Sun in Sagittarius will offer us a little bit of that as it comes in, but still, remembering that's one of those key lessons from Scorpio, that transformational power that is always there when there is that density, when there is heaviness, when there is shadow or darkness, and that power is within us. So that being said, our first half of the day is dense. It is Saturn heavy. So Saturn lessons can be karmic in nature, and we have a Venus-Saturn square. So there may be some relational, potentially like even familial or ancestral or even past life, I'm feeling lessons around relationship that may come up. They may pop up in your dreams. I've definitely been having a lot of dreams about these things. Pay attention to them, because my feeling is this is meant to be clearing, and it's meant to show you where you're out of balance or out of harmony in yourself in regards to these energies that come up. So again, pay attention to that, but it may be in your sleep. Moon is finishing up in Capricorn. So the moon in Capricorn is meeting with Saturn and Pallas. Saturn and Pallas are still hanging out together in Capricorn. They've shifted to 24 degrees. And then that Saturn energy as well. Did I say Saturn and Pallas are hanging out? I meant Jupiter. If I said Saturn, I meant Jupiter. Jupiter and Pallas are hanging out. And then we have Saturn as well, connecting with the moon. And again, the moon can reveal hidden energies. And we have to be very aware, while Capricorn in its highest, best, truest essence is not patriarchal in nature, it has taken on that vibration for a long time. And so my feeling is, in order for it to remember its truest self, just as we're remembering our truest self, that we all have to realize where those hidden energies are coming up. Now, that Jupiter-Pallas conjunction, it may spike that energy. Jupiter can expand whatever energy it's with. And so if it's expanding that energy, it's so we can really see it, so we can be aware of it in ourselves, in the world, so we can shift it. So awareness of that will be important, and it may bring up emotional energy around this. Feeling it, awareness, the processing of it, all of this can help shift us and release us from this very old pattern. I have the clinging to the past card. And this control, it's like this pattern we've been reliving over and over and over and over and over. So the lesson is not to resist the pattern, it's to notice it and then see, where are you out of your personal alignment in this pattern, and where can you sink into your personal alignment with here. And here we have the Empress card, bringing in that divine yin, and that may be part even of that Venus-Saturn square. Venus representing that yin energy. Venus in Libra representing that yin energy, holding that balance. Again, sinking into it, kind of an energy. The moon is also going to square Venus. So yeah, definitely some relational karmic stuff coming up. We then have void moon for a large part of the day, and the moon will connect to the sun, just kind of like that Saturn connection, lighting up actually that Saturn connection still. So again, that heaviness, feeling that responsibility, but like I wrote in the post, where are you called to step up into that responsibility as well, even as you feel the heaviness, because doing that work can aid in the transformation. Even if that work at that time, your responsibility is sinking in, even if it's getting quiet, even if it's resting, tune into what your responsibility is. Nobody else can really tell you what that is. Only you can really feel it and know it. Moon will shift into Aquarius. Now we really have to start getting used to Aquarius vibes, as we will have Saturn and Jupiter moving in here within a month. Oh my gosh. Well, just about a month. Just right over a month. So this is going to be major. Aquarian vibrations can throw us kind of off kilter because it is highly mental and highly stimulating. So our work is to utilize this Capricorn energy to get grounded and notice when the moon goes through Aquarius, which, gosh, I think it'll have one more cycle before these energies move in, like really knowing how to ground ourselves so that the electrical energies do not spiral us out. Aquarius energy is meant to evolve us on many levels, including on that vibrational, physical, DNA, nervous system level as well. So there is that element of that. So again, rather than that resisting of it, how can you work with this energy and how can you find yourself in balance in and through this energy? The moon will not be making any connections until tomorrow. So kind of just like adjusting to that energy and again, getting used to it for what is coming in. So I'm going to leave this here for today. I have just a few spots open for eclipse readings. So I will just make them my usual $44 for the eclipse reading. People can get them as like audio video, or I can do a few in person. I'm in the time right before my birthday, which right before your birthday is like 12th house time. It's meant to be like resting and processing karmic lessons. And oh my gosh, the karma of this year has been a lot. So I don't have too much energy to do too many, but I did want to offer a few. These eclipses are in the signs of Gemini and Sagittarius. If you have a lot of Gemini or Sagittarius and you feel that calling to have a reading, email me, reach out to me for that. And I'm also going to be offering, starting the beginning of December all the way through, I would say, January, 2021 year ahead readings. So it is going to be calmer astrologically than this year, and yet there's still some major stuff happening in the astro for 2021, and definitely some major lessons, including Aquarius getting super lit up. So email me about those. You can always book a regular reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.